game so far. Why is whatever. It's weird. Not gonna lie. I'm terrible. Up. Where did I get that? I think I crafted. I don't do that. Doing how fine. I'll put that. Fine drop. What's up, Jack? How you doing? Gonna make a top art 4 pallets a day with only my 60 villages on. Why would I feel like it kind of makes sense. Is this like great? not gonna need this. Zoe increases healing. So that'll be helpful, but I already have that on bar. Sepsis already on bar. Physical 2 will replace this. That's the last ability that I can. Echo drop. Tired? I'm sorry, dude. Try taking a nap, but I feel like you've gotten a bunch of sleep in. Maybe nap's not sounding super great. Go in? Do I go in now? Start? Yeah. I'm confused by the question. Are you asking like me? Do I personally know where I need to aim for, or like, are you speaking like generally? 1,000 subscribers, and then a bunch of like 10,000 hours of watch time, and then I get partner. There is no like affiliate. You're either YouTube partner or you're not, which is 1,000 subscribers and then 10,000 hours uh of watch time. Yep. The one thing that I can do right now at 100 subs is um get a custom URL, but their servers are updating, I guess, and I'm not allowed to right now. I can't apply for it, which is disappointing because I hit 100 and they just won't let me do it. But at 1,000 subs, it's what and all the watch time, which I'm not super close to. Like I'm getting there. The watch time is like steadily kind of going up as I do stuff, but the subscribers, I'm a little over 1/10 of the way there. I mean, I have two-factor on my account. Like, all the other requirements I already have, like, sorted. It's just the 2 that I can't do and, like, really control that, uh, are, like, not really done. Something like that. I don't know, I can't click off to look, but it's something like that. It's like, it's not like regular watch time, like live or live watch. I don't remember. Or unique watch time. So like it can't be one person watching a video over and over again, or like 10 people watching a video over and over again. It has to be like unique. Hey man, I'll take 20 hours. I don't know if like live watch time counts, but like last 2 streams I've got like 45 hours of watch time on. I don't know if that counts. I don't know how often the thing updates. It doesn't seem like it updates live, like in like moment to moment, which makes sense. But progress is progress. We take those. The 1,000 subs, I think, will be a bigger hurdle. Hey, I'll take it. Oh, easy clap. Yeah, that'll do it. The first 1,000 subscribers I get will be emailed a smiley face. Asterisk. I cannot promise that such an email will exist. My first 1,000 subscribers will be shouted out by name on stream. I will say thank you to them on stream, not in person. That would be crazy. And I feel an invasion of privacy. I'm not gonna go find people. That'd be crazy. But I will say thank you. Oh, hey, Cedra. Hi, Cedra. Hi, Kate. How you doing? Nice. Nice. Like, moving is good. I started stream, and then I opened Pokemon Go, and there was a Cedra, so I got the Cedra. Yeah. Please explain to me all the D&D stuff that is happening. You, do you mean in the campaigns that have been on hold, or do you mean the one D&D like playtest material? So, with, with generally speaking, uh, the next edition, I say in quotation, of Dungeons and Dragons is one D&D. They're getting rid of the edition, uh, like conceptually. So one D&D will be backward compatible with fifth edition. So like all of the like source books and stuff and subclasses and whatever you can use it with the one D&D player's handbook when it comes out. There are instructions in there, like contained within the one D&D PHB, that will explain how to sort of upscale stuff to fit. Other than that, it's a massive overhaul of how the game system functions. Um, Currently, it's all playtest, so everything in it is subject to change. The changes, of course, will be like after each like UA comes out, there is a survey, and they are highly encouraging everyone to fill out the survey so that way they can tweak things to like how everyone wants them to be tweaked. So that way the version that comes out is the version that pleases the most number of people, which makes sense. Um, some really big stuff that is currently like in the UA. Um, Everybody starts with a first level feat. First level feat is tied to your background. The default background is custom. So the player's handbook encourages you to create your own background for your character. If you don't want to, there are pre-made backgrounds that come with an associated feat that is appropriate for that type of background. All of the feats are like have an associated level requirement. So first level feats that you take at level 1 are appropriate for a beginning adventurer. Then there's fourth level feats, and fourth level feats are, from what we've seen, all of the feats, basically pretty much everything is a fourth level feat. Like sharpshooter is a fourth level feat, a athlete, you're a great weapon master, keen mind, stuff like that, those are all fourth level. We haven't seen any feat requirements, like prerequisite feats yet, where it's like in order to pick this feat you have to have taken this other feat prior. I feel like that's probably likely. Like I could easily see them doing something like, oh, you take sharpshooter at level 4 and then you take this feat that is contingent on you having taken sharpshooter at level 8. Everyone is getting like there's so much. There's a lot that's changing. We haven't seen all of the classes yet, especially have not seen all the subclasses. But like right now, every feat gives a +1 to a stat, which is nice. All the feats are half feats, effectively. I think there might be one or two exceptions. Ability score increase is now classified as a feat, which is the 2+1s or 1+2. That is classified as a feat, so you would take that at level 4, 8, so on and so forth. And then at 20th level, everyone gets to pick an epic boon. The 20th level class features have been bumped down to 18 in order to make room for that. Um, Bard subclasses now are like current. When I say now, I mean like in the current UA. Um, Bard subclasses all get 4 class features instead of 3 class features, which is really nice. Bardic Inspiration is a reaction. So it's not a thing where like you give somebody a Bardic Inspiration on your turn and then hope that they remember to use it. It's you see somebody do something and then you can, as a reaction, use a Bardic for them. There's I don't I don't remember if it's just College of Lore or if it's Bard, like base Bard, because College of Lore is the subclass that's in the UA. Um, you can No, I think this is base Bard. Base Bard can heal with Bardic Inspiration. So if you roll a Bardic Inspiration, you can like roll your Bardic to heal somebody. Um, there is, I think this is College of Lore specific. I think College of Lore gets a passive where if you roll a 1, like 7th level, I think, a 7th level class feature. If a Bardic Inspiration rolls a 1, you don't expend the charge of Bardic Inspiration. So like, if you give your Bardic to somebody and it sucks, then you get to keep the Bardic. Like, they still get the +1, but you also don't lose that Bardic, which is sick as fuck. Also, bards and rangers are now prepared spellcasters. So you prepare your spells. You don't just pick the ones that you know forever off a list and you never get to change them. You prepare them every day, which means that you get to use the full variety of all of your spells, which is fucking dope. It's super good for both bard and ranger. Like in the first UA that they put out, which was like races and feats, there were some changes to crits where like spells couldn't crit and monsters couldn't crit and stuff like that. And they've kind of left that out of the current UA while they tweak it after getting some feedback. But like the stuff that they're doing is really neat and I like it. They were changing the way that inspiration worked, not bardic inspiration, but regular inspiration. They're like doing a lot of different play tests with that. There's a lot of opinions going around on the internet, many of them negative because humans as a species are resistant to change. I like it. Like, I think that the changes are all stuff that is really interesting. I'm incredibly interested to see how rangers will still be the worst class in a combat scenario because of their low damage per round. That's really exciting for me. They're changing the way that light weapons work, which is really cool. Light weapons in currently, the way that the light weapon property functions is if you have a light weapon in each hand and you take the attack action with the light weapon in your main hand, as part of that same attack action, you can make an attack with the light weapon in your offhand. It no longer uses your bonus action, which means that you get to use the bonus action for something else, which is fucking crucial. I love it. Like, it's the coolest thing. It makes playing a dual wielder not garbage, especially if you're a rogue, because it means that you get to keep your fucking, the thing that is rogue. You get to do that still. You get to still cunning action, which is fire. And then if you're playing like a ranger who's dual wielding, then you get 4 attacks per turn. Because if you're using light weapon, you get your main hand offhand attack on your first attack action, and then multi-attack gives you another attack, so you get to do it again, which is fucking sick. Like, it opens up playing like a dual wielding like paladin and smiting 4 times per turn, which is fucking sick. That's dope. I mean, they could change the way that smite works. We don't know. Because we haven't seen the paladin stuff, but like, it makes it so playing a dual wielder isn't a huge disadvantage because it doesn't fuck with your action economy anymore. Like, you still don't get to add your bonus to the thing. and then there is a feat that lets you do that. But like at base, it's you don't get to add your bonuses to the damage, but you still get to attack with both your weapons, and it doesn't you know cut off your legs for doing it, which is nice. It's exciting. I could go really in depth, and it would like spend forever talking about it, but I don't know, maybe I'll make a video talking about it, join the ranks of all the other people on the internet complaining, except my complaints will be good for the first time. My enrage meter will fill off of everyone else's hate instead of my own. Hello, what's going on, dude? How are you? Let me introduce something a little bit to give us reason to decide on our weapon. I mean, they might. Like, I want. It would be nice if there was something that was like, hey, picking a maul or a greatsword isn't just the best because it does 2d6, right? Yeah, we've talked about it. D&D needs to encourage different weapon usage. One thing that I think is going to really kind of force that is that in the current playtest material, Great Weapon Master and Sharpshooter no longer have the -5 to hit plus 10 damage, which means that you are like paladins and fighters and the like are less likely to be like, I must pick heavy weapon because Great Weapon Master, which also makes me think that there will be a later feat that gives that sort of bonus, because giving that to somebody at level 4 is kind of hard to balance around. I don't like armor breaking like as a concept. You're studying Java? That's dope. Or run around. I mean, a lot of weapon diversity will come down to flavor, right? Like the difference between a long sword doing 1d8 and a a battle axe doing 1d8 is personal preference and like damage type, but ultimately the damage type doesn't really matter that much. Like it doesn't come up very often. Um, but it's personal preference for the character. What would the character use? Would they use an axe or a sword? They could do like weapon skills. I don't think that they would do that, but that is something that like in the context of like Baldur's Gate 3, different weapons have different skills attached to them that encourages weapon diversity. I don't think that they would do that in tabletop because it's kind of hard to keep track of, even though it is conceptually interesting. Ultimately, I think what needs to happen is there needs to be a disincentivization of picking great sword, like kind of pulling back a little bit from damage per round being the most important thing about D&D, because one, it's not, and players need to kind of stop thinking about things in terms of how much damage can you do in a single round in combat. They could be a little more withholding of weapon proficiency, or make it so weapon proficiencies are something that are sort of gained as you level. Like if you're a fighter, you don't start knowing how to use every weapon, right? And then you gain more proficiencies as you level up. So that way you have to, potentially use a different variety of weapons, or offer, like if you're using a long sword over a great sword, you you get different bonuses, right? What do I do for a living? I do this. This is what I do. Um, I started streaming 2 years ago, give or take, a couple months. Uh, and I've been doing that. Yeah, I think that tiering off weapon proficiencies would make sense. Um, or like I don't know, if you're using a short sword, then you get bonuses, like a bonus to like dexterity save. Where if you're using a heavier weapon, then you get bonuses to a different type of save, right? Like if you're using a great sword, it's harder to get pushed, but if you're using a short sword, then it's harder to be grappled. I don't know, something like that maybe, but that might also like that might be getting like kind of too much into the weeds and like overcomplicate certain parts of the game, which would be frustrating for some players. I mean, yeah, it might be fine for you, but but I feel like a lot of people who would be playing would not be cool with it because it would make things take longer arbitrarily. It's more stuff to keep track of. Maybe as an optional rule in the player's handbook or in the new DMG, I could see that, but I don't think that would be like the default. The weapon type, yeah, Bardic is no longer a bonus action; it's now a reaction in the current playtest. That might change going forward, but I think I like it as a reaction. I think that makes more sense. Like the bard, like you as a bard witness somebody like making a saving throw, and then you inspire them in the moment, roll the die, and then you know enhance their chance of success or chance of failure, depending on because you can do it with cutting words as well. Because like cutting words is a reaction. College of Lore also gets a class feature that when you use cutting words, it does psychic damage, which is pretty sick. Very true. It being a reaction means that you have to be a little bit more conscientious of when you're using it, because you only get one reaction per round, right? So like in a combat scenario, a little more difficult. But in a conversation or like in an RP session, reaction all the time, all over the place. It also makes more sense in an RP situation where somebody's trying to like persuade someone, right? You're trying to like persuade your way into a town past the guards, and your buddy's talking to them, and then you see the conversation sort of start to go in a weird direction, and then you come in bardic inspiration, kind of like interject into the conversation, right? As a reaction, because you're reacting to a thing. So thematically, it makes more sense. It also does kind of like in a combat situation, it stops the incredibly common occurrence of you having given bardic to somebody and then them forgetting to use it the whole time. And you have to be like, by the way, you have bardic and you can bardic right here. And they're like, no, I don't need bardic, it's fine. And then, bad things happen because of that decision. Now you get to decide when a bardic happens and on whom. They did walk back the spell crit thing. So like that's not in the current UA. That was in the last UA. Yeah, even spell attacks couldn't. In the last UA, the way that it was written, and this was explained by Jeremy Crawford, only weapon attacks and unarmed strikes were by player characters were able to crit. The reason that they gave was like largely amounted to spells scale forever, right? Like they scale up in damage. Weapon attacks don't scale up in damage. Your great sword is always going to do 2d6. It doesn't get stronger over time. So the fantasy of a critical hit being like, an attack that does more damage fit more with weapons, so they played around with that. People didn't like it, and they walked it back in the current UA. So if you were to like do a play test right now, spells crit again. Last UA that came out a month ago, or yeah, it was like a month ago, spells did not crit. Now they do. I mean, like as somebody who doesn't play spellcasters, I didn't really care. Your spells get stronger over time, right? So you start out, your firebolt does 1d10 damage, which is the same damage as, a two-handed longsword, 1d10. But your firebolt is going to end up doing 3d10 damage. And that longsword is still going to do the same amount of damage. Now, proficiency bonus does come into play a little bit, but like it's not doing 3d10. But also, like, they were like, most spells couldn't, like, even the way that things are right now, where spells do crit, most spells can't crit because they're a saving throw, right? Like, Fireball is never going to crit. It's a saving throw. So, using like that as a metric, and then apparently there was a lot of confusion amongst players. Where like apparently there were a lot of groups that weren't sure if spells could crit. So there were groups that played without spell crits. So I guess that they tried that in the UA, and it didn't work out very well, so they pulled it back. Yeah, like, I can see the reasoning for it, but at the same time, it does like, it would feel kinda bad if you rolled a nat 20 on your spell and it didn't crit, right? And it's like, "Oh, wow, I rolled a nat 20 and nothing happens. Cool." Yeah. Which, I mean, that's how it works now. Anything that is a spell attack can crit. So, and that's what they're going with right now in the current playtest. And I'm sure they will continue to iterate on it over the next, year and a half, 2 years before the new player's handbook does release. Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate will release first. Or will it? All right, let's jump into Pal. Let's have a bad time, shall we? Need a lust. That is, I'm not going to use a lust right now, but okay. Gotta remember to cardio. Yeah, I don't think YouTube wants you to say Kappa. That's not their brand. I mean, it's kind of what I have to do. I can definitely see myself running into problems on the later floors, um, with not being able to do enough damage in time to kill bosses. But we'll see. I mean, I haven't gotten to a boss where I need to use Lust yet. I haven't gotten to um, like a point in the run where it's like I have to use Palmanders of Strength in order to do enough damage and like keep Steel active all the time and stuff. to do that for leveling warrior and WoW Classic. Couldn't aggro for them 1 or 2 people. That sounds like it's not fun. I am pretty sure that the Hecta Eyes are sound aggro. Means I should be able to just kind of walk around them. I do mean walk. Cool, got a purity. Nailed it. Warrior's the worst class level class. They're pretty much all purpose. That tank class content up to the first 3 expansions. Damn. Damage delta reduced. Cool. Well, I guess if we were going to find a strength, it would be pretty nice to be on the floor where we do less damage. Kind of make up that deficit a little bit. That's not bad. Take those. So fighting in hallways is pretty good for now, until we get to floors where there's like really dangerous roamers. Doing dungeon stuck ass because nobody wanted to do as a low-level warrior. Honestly, that I can see that being the case. That makes sense. I don't know. I didn't play WoW in the early days. I started in Cataclysm, and Warrior was fine, but it was definitely my least favorite to play. Hell yeah, dude. I would like to not have to fight that succubus. But I'm glad I am playing a healer right now. That sucks. Yep, there was a landmine. This is my first one. Luckily, I wasn't fighting a whole bunch of stuff. Luckily, it wasn't a lure trap. That would have been really bad. I should really try to walk around with the shield active at all times for safety purposes. Because on higher levels, a landmine can just one-shot me. Oh, shit. Please no. so good. Nice and safe. Okay. Another debuff floor. Very nice. Oh, cool. No items and damage dealt decreased. Very good. Very good. Very nice. I love that for me. I'm trying, bud. I'm trying. I spent a lot of time on that last floor, which sucked, and then I'm still on a floor where I do reduced damage. And, like, as a healer, a lot of these fights take way longer than I would like them to. If I was a machinist, half these enemies I could one-shot. But, like, playing machinist is pretty easy. I think it's the easiest class to do a solo run in Palace of the Dead with by, like, everyone's, like, from what I've read. Because you are able to, like, deal with most threats in a single hit, and you kite really, really well. Which is kind of sick. Right. I can't use a site because I can't use item. And I'm not going to waste a period, what is it? Yeah, Serenity. Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? These floors like this, rooms like that are the worst. I could go in and use a witching anytime other than now because I can't use items. Okay, we've got a lot of sight. We've got a lot of proximity. Problem is, with the number of enemies that are there, if I try to sneak into the goal and one of them turns around, it is likely to pull many things because they all have AoEs that I have to move out of. If I do that, then I aggro everything and die. So we'll just have to do this slow and steady, one at a time. And it's going to start taking a lot longer because my damage buff is about to fall off. Come on, turn around, lady. Closer. And the mummy's proximity. That's fine. I mean, at this point, I've already cleared out almost everything in the room, so might as well. Is this incredibly dangerous? You're goddamn right it is. Gaming. Alright, I can't knock back. That's fine. Eh. Ho, ho, ho. Got a rage. Hell yeah. Can't use it, because knockback is disabled. Well, fuck me. These are really easy to deal with if you have a character with a stun or an interrupt or both. Without, they're a little more annoying. Still absolutely manageable, just a little more annoying. And then it does help that I don't have to bother opening up silvers because silver boxes can explode. Hello. I'm just gonna have to deal with you. Okay, and you are not going to be a mimic. Thank you for not being a mimic. Am I winning? Yeah, I mean, I've been in here for 20 minutes and I'm only on the fourth. I've only gone up to 34 from 31, so time could be a little bit better, but we're getting there. Yeah. Not too worried about the Arimon as long as I dodge its cone. Oh, not a cone on this one. Or that wasn't the right move. I don't know. Still would rather be careful. I think I'm thinking of the roaming ones that show up later. Take out easy enemies where we can. Red Mage is also really easy to do Palace on, because of the ability to heal and kite and the burst damage. So, but you have to kind of like know how to play Red Mage for that a little bit, and I do not. Oh yeah, I mean, it's not easy out like off rip. I mean, it is. You do it like enough damage and have enough maneuverability and stuff, and dual cast lets you do damage while moving and everything. To where like you can still do the early floors relatively easy, and then when you get the ability to heal yourself, you have some sustain outside of using items, which is really good. Something that like Machinist doesn't have a whole lot of access to. Second Wind only does so much. And it really is the like floor 150 and up where things start to get really difficult. And by that point, you're level 60. That's not it. Yeah. I mean, what level are you? Or what are you looking for in a sword? Welcome back. All of them that you have access to, or all of them on a website? You want a bone sword? I don't know. I don't think any of them really qualify as bone sword. Uh, yeah, I'll pop all of them on the market board. Yeah, all of the ones that are on the market board aren't even close to all of them. Please be good. Fuck. Decent progress. We're going. This is the room with the exit, so I guess we gotta clear it. I mean, why wouldn't we pick up chatting with you? You're one of the homies. Oh, fuck. We are under level, it would seem. I have to give up those boxes. Oh, auto heal's disabled. Hey, another rage. Sick. I mean, at least with auto heal disabled, I am playing a healer. Increases the potency of doses, like Trajan dose. I'll take that. site. Heal. Already know. Ooh, another Serenity. Okay. Stupid zombie gooby. Boss time. Okay, we're good on time. Oh, fuck you. Oh, shit. I'm gonna die. Yep. Oh, killing one of them saved me. Got it. We're still in it. We're fine. We're okay. Fuck. I knew it. The steel fell off. I should have played more aggressively. I probably would have had enough time to kill the guy before he did the thing if I had just attacked the guy. But I wanted to play safe, but didn't have enough damage. No, I was way too late to use that. I have a problem with Palace of the Dead where I want to save all my stuff until the very end. But in doing that, I don't have any of my stuff. Like, I don't have it to use early. Which has on like when I did like duo runs with Alyssa, it almost cost us a bunch of runs because I wouldn't have the thingies. Your non-whooshing club is on its way back to Asus. Well, you want me to go beat him up? 'Cause we can go beat them up. Yeah, they're getting there. They're getting back down to where they should be. And that's because crypto miners burnt burn them all out. Crypto's like prices have, you know, gone down. So people don't care as much. They'll send you a new one. I don't think I want to do that on Sage again. Yeah, RMAs take a minute, which sucks, but yeah, I mean you can't use it, but everything else is good, and that's the important part. It's way better that like if a part was gonna fail, it's like that was one of the best ones that could have done it. Ah, that's true. You do have your laptop. Like it's way worse if it's like the motherboard, which is what happened with Alyssa's computer. The motherboard uh, was fucked, so we had to get a new motherboard. But we didn't know that the motherboard was fucked until we put it all together. So we had to take the whole thing apart first. When did you come to the stream? How long has it been? I mean, I can tell you almost exactly. Next month. It was November. No. Yeah, this month. Like late October, I think. Early? That would do it, yeah. The game was so much fun. So much fun. Yep. Fully understand that. I should go machinist? Okay. Reload. Rest in peace, reload, rapid fire, Gauss barrel, quick reload. Oh man. Bishop auto turret, invigorate. Come on. Blank? I feel like I could have done it on Sage if I had been more willing to use my stuff. Because, like, I was sitting on, like, I could have lusted at the beginning of the fight and it would have been over. I could have popped a strength and been fine. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Come back. Try again. Okay. Like, I've been to the end of Palace of the Dead. I know how difficult the last, like, 30 or so floors are. And I think that's a big reason why I don't use any of the palms until I absolutely have to. Problem is that, it's bad. Because if you need it earlier, you don't have it. Yes, kept getting dying. What an idiot. I mean, you can go to the end with deaths there. You just can't wipe. If all of you die, then you lose and you can't continue. But one of you can die. That's fine. I mean, I've been to floor 99 or 199 with with Machinist and Astro, and then we timed out. We lost because we timed out because we took over 20 minutes on one floor because of just the enemies that were around. Wasn't great. It was not a great time. And then the 200 run was a full party, or like a standard light party setup. Would I have to save the floor 50 class I went in with to start at floor 50? No, you just have to beat floor 50. But if you want to get the Necromancer achievement, you have to go 1 to 200 by yourself with no death. No, like, actual death. There's a Pomander that auto-raises, and, you can use that. But you can't game over. If you game over past floor 100, then you cannot continue. So people in person talk to it. Yeah. Like, and with the exception of the floor 50 boss, which like has mechanics that like you will instant kill the whole party if you get hit. There isn't anything dangerous on the first 50 floors at all. It's not until you get to like, way like higher up where things start to become dangerous to even attempt to fight without like being prepared for that guy. Destiny 2 is getting a mentor system and raid matchmaking. I mean, raid matchmaking will be nice. A mentor system seems kind of pointless. Oh, okay. I mean, that's cool. It means people don't have to use Destiny Tracker anymore. Sucks for Destiny Tracker, except people are probably still going to use it. I imagine the in-game one's going to suck. Peer review system? How do you mean? Huh. I mean, I guess that's fine. I don't know, like, the intent of it seems fine. I feel like it's gonna be weirdly implemented, but whatever. Like, on the surface, that seems like a good idea. Yeah, they're making an attempt, and that is commendable. Okay, we have a horde on the floor. Did I move everything so you can see it? Guys, how the computer- it is exactly the same as it was before. Like, everything is in the same spot. Fuck you, Lan. Almost. Almost. Debuff. Great. What do we got? Oh, cool. There's dealing with a healer. That's definitely cute as a healer for the top. Yep. That happens. I mean, that is part of their job. Part of their job is DPSing. Not a minute. Convince your friend to watch Ava because they've never seen it? Damn. How do you never see Ava? But you've seen it. I never watched Ava in order. Because I watched it on Adult Swim. Ava is that anime about kids with severe trauma. Yeah, but this one is about kids with severe trauma. No, you know the one. It's got robots and trauma. Fuck. The first one kind of pioneered the trauma robot genre. Yeah, yeah. There was also a reincarnated family member. That is correct. What was this chest? Oh. Convenient. I'll wait until reassemble comes back. Huh? Nah. I mean, my computer doesn't have any startup sound. I don't know. It probably doesn't. But I don't know. Maybe. Maybe you should tell your laptop to calm down. I mean, my computer doesn't have any startup sound, but I also disabled Windows sound because I hate hearing the system sound stuff. So, I don't know. It might by default. I don't think it did, but... I think that's fair and reasonable. Oh, cool. There's a horde on this floor, too. I think this one will also almost kill me. Oh, even heavy, they're so fast. I feel like there's something I want from Hordes, but I think it's the gold sack. There's nothing good in the Horde until you get to Platinum sack, which are the last 50 floors. No, I wiped on the floor 40 boss as Sage, and then Lilith said swap to Machinist, so I switched to Machinist. So I lost. But as of right now, I'm winning, but it's not the. Oh, cool, no item. Can't even use the steel. Anniversary stream to floor 200. I mean, I'm down. Will you be down to go to do the whole thing though? Because it takes a million hours. It is long. Maybe that's fair. No, we got a little bit of time to figure out what to do. Yeah, that's a little bit of time. Yep. Oh. Oh boy, high potions. Oh, I don't know what that means. But if you mean I already lost, then yes. I died to the floor 40 boss on Sage. That was very loud. Ow. It's okay. This is going way faster on Mechanist. Oh. Yeah. Give me that strength. Where can you find the one D&D stuff? There's a link to it on D&D Beyond. You can also go to the Wizards of the D&D website. Back to perfect totem. Okay, have fun. Hopefully, the rest of your shift doesn't suck too much. Oh wait, I don't know if you're still here. If you're still here, do you want to do re-clears after you get home, or I'll just text. That's my girlfriend. I did. Do you want to do re-clears after you get home tonight, or no? Do you want to do re-clears? I don't know what the delay is. Okay. I will let everybody know. And we'll see what happens. I'm the present. No, it's dead. I killed it. I'm trying to kill as many dudes as I can to get as much experience as I can, so I'm not under-leveled when I get to the floor 31 to 40 stuff, because missing a reassemble will suck. You saw someone with a black hat pumpkin squishmallow and now you want one? But look at this guy. Look at this little guy. He's super cute. Look at him. This is adorable. This is a candy corn. This is a little candy corn in a witch hat. This is the cutest thing ever. It's just a little candy guy with a silly little pointy hat. Oh, I have my heat gauge now? Yeah, bud. Increase the potency of single target weapons. Oh, what? I don't have the whole combo yet. I just have... Man, what's the point? But stupid Marlboro. Bought a lifetime instead of hunting down here's hollow squishmallows. That's fair. But did you buy a mount-sized fat cat? Is it pretty large, or are you just small? Dude. Stupid. Calling a Marlboro stupid isn't nice? I disagree. Yes, it did. It spawned in to its own existence. I didn't make it be here. It made itself be here. I just want Goss Brown. How do I get Goss Brown? Or Heat Blast, rather. Okay, I get Heat Blast at 35. We're close. Fortune is this for? Yeah. Point. I killed everything. What was the final point? Get rid of. Great. Yeah. Like there's a lot of really good stuff in the 1D&D changes. Oh no, not Gloom. Well, it was bound to happen eventually. Can you slow the fuck down, Billico? What does Gloom even do? Enemy movement speed increases, enemies deal more damage, and they take less damage. So, as you can see, this dude is heavied, and he is sprinting after me. Yeah, it is pretty gloomy. On the, like, way higher level floors, if you get Gloom, and you don't have the ability to cleanse Doom, it's very likely a game over. Sure. That is a thing that's consistent with all of the classes. Everybody's 20th level class feature was bumped down to 18, and then they have an epic boon, which is like a super feat at 20, and then things are pretty much just buffed across the board. It's honestly super nice. Didn't hit 35. Nah, I'll just go. Oh, there's another room. Okay, one more enemy, and I level. One more to hit 35. And then I have Heat Blast. And now my damage is very good. I mean, sure, but you can also do more with the Bardic now. So, like, balancing, I guess. There's also a lot of retooling that went into the Bard, which is nice. There's a lot of changes. And you fill out the survey, and if, you know, you don't like stuff, tell them in the survey. I mean, College of Lore gets to, I believe, gets to roll 2 Bardic and choose the better one. Like, you get advantage on your Bardic. I think that was a subclass feature. I don't remember, but I feel like I remember Jeremy Crawford saying that in the video thing. I almost went to go open that for no reason. Lets me add a bardic ability check if the check still fails after you don't use the bardic. Right? Isn't that dope? Like, a lot of really cool stuff, and I think that like stuff like that is why, uh, you know, balancing changes have to be implemented. But like, yeah, it is pretty cool. I don't know. It makes Bard seem like it can do all the cool Bard stuff way more often, while also giving more cool Bard stuff to do. I mean, even with like being able to prepare your spells, you have so much more freedom to play your class in different ways. Instead of being like, well, I have to take these spells because I'll need them for combat and they're the only one. Now I only have 2 spells that I can take to do non-combat stuff with, and like, this sucks. It makes me excited to see what they're going to do with not only the other classes, but also the other subclasses for classes that we have like gotten a look at. It's exciting. Ring. Okay. Keep going. Decent progress. 39. Not bad. No, that was the wrong one. That wasn't a safety. This was a safe. Whatever, I'll get. No more traps, so I ain't gotta worry about nothing. Level 40. Song of Restoration. I would recommend watching the YouTube videos that they put out for it as well, because it goes into like a decent amount of depth on why some of the changes, which I think is super interesting. Because like it's one thing to see the change and be like, oh, that's cool. It's another thing to be like, oh, this is why they did it. Dark up 8 levels. Got the dailies before work. Very nice. Congratulations on the level up. Yeah. Yeah, the road to 80 is definitely helpful. Boy, 3 more mega potions. Hooray. Can't stop to do your stupid spin attack if I don't let you stand still, you idiot. Idiot. Bang. The next thing that I get. 54, I get split shot mastery. 60 is slug shot mastery. I never get clean shot mastery? Oh, go. Wildfire at 45. Ricochet at 50. Yeah, no drill till 58. Which sucks. Especially because drill is basically the whole class. Not one was a mimic. Would you look at that? Not bad. Like, I'm trying to kill things as much as I can so that way I level up fast because I want to get to drill as quickly as possible. Because boy, it'll make things real easy. Oh no, a cursed horde. But I need one. Drill does go burr. I'm also looking forward to when I get Ricochet and inevitably pull a bunch of dudes by accidentally hitting Ricochet and then dying. Because that's when that happens. Yeah, good job with that physical damage up, idiot. Really worked out for you there, bud. Of course, the downside to spending a lot of time on each floor killing stuff is that when I get the ability to have like a strength or a steel active, I then burn the timer. Which is like, you know, not optimal, but you know, we're here now. gold box. What's in the box? Okay. Makes the next floor easy. You got a gold parse healing paladin? Did you clemency once? Because I feel like that's all you need to do is like hit that clemency. Or did your paladin clemency once? How many times do I... What is this? A fucking... Is this my pot? Is that me trying to activate a strength pot that just doesn't go off and then I miss it 4 cooldowns into my rotation? Is that what's happening right now? Fuck. Hit that button so many times. Bullshit. I feel like Veil might count. It's effective healing, right? Like it shields everybody and does a little bit of a little heal do. And then also your spell combo heal. So there is that. But like I feel like if you really want to get that hundo on paladin healing, just clemency. You'll out heal every paladin. Veil didn't pop on back in P7. Build for trust in Veil. That's fair, yeah. Like the timing on Veil is weird because you have to activate it before healer mitt goes out, or the Veil doesn't do its job until after the fact, and by that point you don't need it anymore. You know? Easy Serenity, nice, nice. Ready to kill this tree for all? I would like to frog the tree again someday. Boy. Tree makes your summoner mad that glad they don't main black mage. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about a bunch of the fights in this tier. Like I don't know how anybody play like good black mage through all of the movement. I mean, like I guess you have 2 charges of triple cast now, so that probably helped a lot. But still, you can't hold those triple casts. Your burst. You gotta use them in your burst. Square Enix could give Black Mage 100 triple casts, and then they would still have to use them all in 15 seconds, or it's a damage loss. Right? Good Sarah, the face of God. He thought she died 3 times. Damn. Healer's giving tanks a panic attack. You can't do that. It's not nice. Good Serenity to get rid of the auto healing disabled, but then I lose the health boot. Don't need the health boot. Yeah. That's healer stuff. That's just healers. What are you gonna do? The only hit point you need is the last one. Also, if you ever want to get the healer back and you're playing Gunbreaker, Superbolide, and then right-click on the Superbolide buff on your hotbar, and you drop to 1 HP. And you get hit and you die. You can make a macro for that. A gold box? What's in the gold box? Fortune. That's this floor? Sick. Give you the macro? Okay. I will get you the macro for that. I bet I could, but I won't because it's mean. But I do main Dark Knight. Nah, you can do wall-to-wall pulls with a tank and a healer. You just need to know that the DPS aren't going to help out of the gate. Otherwise, it becomes a problem. Go get him. Go kill the snake. Oh no. I'm capped on tome. Crazy. Veil counts towards healing. There you go. Man, it makes sense. It's a shield, right? Faint and shade shift? Shade shift makes sense because it gives you a shield. Faint though? I mean, I guess it's a like mitigation is effective healing, but by that metric, like all the mitigation should count. Right? Now I can see. Oh, in our range full of 7, got 100% 100% heal. You got a 99. Hell yeah. See, that's the parse that matters. The one that's the big one. See, if you had Bloodbath more, I bet you would have gotten the hundo on heal. Bloodbath on cooldown. Wrong way. This got a gold box. Oh. Oh, I mean, I already BM on cooldown. I don't need this. Can't even use that. That was messed up. No, I take it back. This is messed up. This is exactly what I didn't want to happen. Missing attack. Oh, well, fuck me. Remember when I said that I would ricochet into a group of enemies and almost get myself killed? Do you remember when I said that? And then I did? I did say that. See, I have my entire hypercharge combo macro. So I just hold the button down and then it does it. But because of that, I don't know which part of the thing it is at any given time. Alteration I can use. Got a witch. The only one of those that I can even. That's fine. Doing Dark Quest and ate the context clues. You ate them? How do you eat context clues? Are they good? Scholar's questline is also really good. What? I don't even know how I hit that lady. She was out of range and out of line of sight. But you know what? We did it. And that's what mattered. I bet it was my turret. My turret could probably hit around walls and through them. It's got wall hacks active. What a little CSGO player. Oh, wait, I'm about to level up. Fuck. Yeah, I'm like, I'm 1,400 experience away from leveling, so just gonna go get that level in. Ding. 3 levels until drill. Then I get to really play. I'm just glad that I'm not so under level that my attacks miss right now. That's good. Two level. And we got tack. Which 100% will save my life at some point. So, pro tip for Palace of the Dead from someone who is superstitious: will still hold up and B on the Game Boy when they throw a Pokeball. Never open a treasure chest in combat. Because it feels like the odds of it exploding or being a mimic are higher in combat. But like if it does explode or become a mimic and you're in combat, you're probably dead. So like that's just good practice. But also superstition. Bewitching? Okay. If I find one of those big scary, I will come back for that. Oh, there goes my part. I broke a combo. Game over. another one. What am I supposed to do with 2? Yeah, a lot of witchings on the floor that I don't have a use for because there's no one here. Okay. Okay, I'll grab that before I leave, I guess. One more level. And then we get the drill. I can start one-shotting, dude. Dope. I'm not going to activate a second fortune. That seems absurd. Why would I do that? One more. Finally got it. Finally got drill. And we're almost 60, which means that things will be fine for a little bit. Oh, that was the wrong button. I will take that site all the way to the bank. Let's go. That's a debuff. Damage down. What a well-timed steal. That's through the damage down, too. Hello, Patoblopus. How are you, bud? You doing good? Unfortunately, if this was a higher floor and I had a person, then, you know, cool, I can lust and then open the box. Can't do that, though. What the fuck I'm... Oh, I'm blind. I see. So the game noticed that the damage down wasn't enough to weaken me, so they had to take my eyes away. That's fine. Whatever, dude. And try clip these nuts. Wait, it doesn't. And that's what the witchings are for. Until the higher floors, when like it becomes a lot hard, like it becomes harder to kill them before the thing runs out. But we're fine. No item. Okay. And level 6. Spot of fortune. Got a third rage. Hell yeah. Not a whole lot of time until I run out of my steel. But we're back at the guy that made me lose last time. And honestly, it's just really easy, you know? All right, well, we're at 41 to 50. It is about that time where I stop. I don't need to level anymore. We'll pick it back up tomorrow. Let's open our the horde boxes and see what we get out of the horde. Nice. Got an emerald star. Pretty good. Oh, this is a rare one. What is it? Yes. Palace pedestal. Okay. Ooh, falconer shirt. Nice. Indigo star. Pretty good. Pretty good. Heaven's Eye materia 4. All right. Not bad. That slap. Pretty good. Decent buff. Not bad. Ooh. Like that one a lot more. Let's try on the shirt. That's a pretty solid shirt. I love that the whole thing changes color. It'd be cool if this bit didn't and stayed the color that it is. But, you know, whatever. This is before they learned that not everything needs to be one color. And, like, you know, invented multiple dye patterns or, like, things, stuff. But hey, whatever. It's good. All right. Let's end the stream here for the night. I will be back tomorrow with the continuation of the because we don't have channel points on YouTube. Let's go ahead and give Leon free. Okay, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Good night.